let's talk about the Outrun. Alan, if
Yeah.
you'll.
Yes. There we
Yeah.
go.
All right.
Okay.
Now, I'm really interested in this movie
Mhm.
because it stars Saoirse Ronan. Is that,
Saoirse
am-
Ronan.
is that correct? Saoirse?
Yeah, like inertia. It's Saoirse.
Okay, Saoirse Ronan. I've seen her in a lot of things. I think she's a very good actress. Tell me about the Outrun.
Yeah. So what I like is you can look at this poster and have no clue what this movie is about.
Right. I don't.
That's really what I had. The movie's about alcoholism, and recovery. Saoirse plays a young woman named Rona, who is recently out of rehab for alcoholism, and she has nothing. She has no friends. The only person she could turn to is her family, her mom and dad, who lives out in the Orkney Islands in Ireland. And so the movie takes place there, and it follows two paths and jumps back and forth. But one path is the events that her basically her rock bottom, and then the second path is her kind of day zero, and then the path that she has to recovery, to sobriety, I should say. I found this movie very fascinating because I've seen a lot of what I call these message movies. Like there's a recent movie with Liam Neeson where his wife gets breast cancer. And the movie walks us down the path of when you get breast cancer, this happens, then this happens, then this happens, then this happens. And it feels very checkbox. People say this inadvertently to breast cancer victims and things like that. And so it hits all these public service messages throughout it. This one had the temptation of going down that road where, here's a person going through recovery. This happens, this happens, this happens. This movie is based on a book by dang it, my notes. I know I wrote it down. Okay, it's on a book. And what I like about this movie is the center focus of this movie is recovery. It follows Saoirse's character Rona as she's going day to day to day, trying to become sober, and it's a really gritty look at that because there's a lot of points where she fails. There's a lot of points where she has to where triggers. There's a lot of introspection about the nature of alcoholism, and one other thing is she's a marine biologist by trade. And she's to get involved more, and so she joins this kind of small environmental group, and she kind of likens the sea and nature to the struggle she has in recovery. What I like also about the movie is her character Rona is very flawed, and she fails at times. Like the movie will follow the days. Day one, day two, and then when she slips up, the clock resets and she's at day zero. This is a very, very introspective, very profound movie, especially when it comes to that. And I'll tell you, it's that those opening moments of a movie, you really got to lock in your audience to what's going on. It took a little bit of time to finally figure out what is going on, but once you know what's happening, and once you know what her struggle is and how she tries to manage her sobriety, this movie just really has a lot to say, and I highly recommend it.
All right. It's not a movie I would immediately jump at seeing. Where would you rate it out of 10?
7 out of 10 as well. But look at the poster. Everything I told you, does the poster tell you that?
Yeah, I saw the poster and immediately it was like,
what is it? I know. I go in. I know nothing. Yeah, I know nothing of this movie except this poster, and so I'm walking in. I'll tell you one interesting thing here is her hair is blue here.
Yeah.
So you can know at what point, because it flashbacks, it jumps back and forth in flashbacks. So you can know whether where you are in the timeline based on this blue hair and the roots coming out.
Oh,
because at one point the blue kind of comes all the way down to the tips of her hair.
Yeah, so it's that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was an interesting way to mark time.
Yes.
Like
but
that.
again, this so this is from her new production company. So this is the first film from that.
Saoirse Ronan. All right. So a recommend from
I recommend.
Movies, movies, movies.